Namaste and welcome to Learning Nepali. It's me Ruthmeri Shrestha. Today we will learn how to conjugate one of the simple and useful verb to write, which means leknu, in all three continuous tenses. Let's imagine it's early in the morning. You just poured a cup of tea, you sit down, open your notebook and start writing. So how would you say I am writing in Nepali? So let's find out, and while we are at it, we will learn how to use it in past, present and future continuous tenses using the verb leknu, which means to write. Here the basic structure is subject plus root verb plus dai plus conjugative suffix, which changes depending on subject and tense. For root verb leknu, we remove nu and add dai, which becomes lek dai. So here the root verb becomes lek dai for all the tenses. First, let's go to present continuous tense. In Nepali, we say apurna vartaman kal. This tense is used to describe an action that is happening right now. Here, the structure of present continuous tense is like this: subject plus root verb plus chu, chau, chan, etc. Here, in subject, we use pronoun and root verb is lekte plus conjugative suffix is chu, chau, chan, etc. For example, I am writing. We say म लेख्दै छु. म लेख्दै छु. Similarly, you are writing. We say तिमी लेख्दै छौ. तिमी लेख्दै छौ. But in formal form, we say तपाईं लेख्दै हुनुहुन्छ. तपाईं लेख्दै हुनुहुन्छ. For he is writing in informal form, we say ऊ लेख्दै छ. ऊ लेख्दै छ. For she is writing in informal form, we say उनी लेख्दै छिन्. उनी लेख्दै छिन्. For male, we say छ, and for female, छिन्. In formal form, for he or she is writing, we say उहाँ लेख्दै हुनुहुन्छ. उहाँ लेख्दै हुनुहुन्छ. For we are writing, we say हामी लेख्दै छौ. हामी लेख्दै छौ. For they are writing, we say उनीहरू लेख्दै छन्. उनीहरू लेख्दै छन्. Second one is past continuous tense. In Nepali, we say apurna bhutkal. Apurna bhutkal. This tense is used to describe an action that was happening in the past. Here the structure for past continuous tense is subject plus root verb plus conjugative suffix, which is theo, theo, thein. As before, for subject we use different pronouns and the root verb remains same, that is lekdai. And the conjugative suffix theo, theo, thein, etc. changes according to the subject. So let's look at the examples. For I was writing, we say म लेख्दै थिएँ. म लेख्दै थिएँ. For you were writing, we say तिमी लेख्दै थियौ. तिमी लेख्दै थियौ. In formal form, we say तपाईं लेख्दै हुनुहुन्थ्यो. तपाईं लेख्दै हुनुहुन्थ्यो. For he was writing, we say ऊ लेख्दै थियो. ऊ लेख्दै थियो. For female, she was writing, we say उनी लेख्दै थिइन्. उनी लेख्दै थिइन्. But in formal form, he or she was writing, we say उहाँ लेख्दै हुनुहुन्थ्यो. उहाँ लेख्दै हुनुहुन्थ्यो. For we were writing, we say हामी लेख्दै थियौं. हामी लेख्दै थियौं. For they were writing, we say उनीहरू लेख्दै थिए. उनीहरू लेख्दै थिए. The third one is future continuous tense, also called apurna bhavishyat kal. Apurna bhavishyat kal in Nepali. Here, the structure for future continuous tense is subject plus root verb plus हुनेछ, हुनेछौ, हुनेछन्, हुनेछिन्, etc. Here, in subject, we use different pronouns, and for root verb, it remains the same, लेख्दै plus conjugative suffix, which we use according to the subject. Let's go to the sentences. I will be writing. We say म लेख्दै हुनेछु. म लेख्दै हुनेछु. Similarly, you will be writing. We say तिमी लेख्दै हुनेछौ. तिमी लेख्दै हुनेछौ. Here you means तिमी, लेख्दै means writing, हुनेछौ means will be. In formal form, you will be writing. We say तपाई लेख्दै हुनुहुनेछ. तपाई लेख्दै हुनुहुनेछ. For he will be writing, we say ऊ लेख्दै हुनेछ. ऊ लेख्दै हुनेछ. For female, she will be writing, we say उनी लेख्दै हुनेछिन्. उनी लेख्दै हुनेछिन्. In formal form, he or she will be writing, we say उहाँ लेख्दै हुनुहुनेछ. उहाँ लेख्दै हुनुहुनेछ. For we will be writing, we say हामी लेख्दै हुनेछौँ. हामी लेख्दै हुनेछौँ. For they will be writing, we say उनीहरू लेख्दै हुनेछन्. उनीहरू लेख्दै हुनेछन्. So let's say this sentence I am writing in all three continuous tenses in Nepali together with me. I am writing म लेख्दैछु. म लेख्दैछु. I was writing. म लेख्दै थिएँ. म लेख्दै थिएँ. I will be writing. म लेख्दै हुनेछु. म लेख्दै हुनेछु. Like this, you can say and practice more sentences which will help you to make your Nepali good. Let's try making sentence adding the object in the structure. While we add the object, the structure becomes subject plus object plus root verb plus conjugative suffix. For example, we were writing poem. We say हामी कविता लेख्दै थियौं. हामी कविता लेख्दै थियौं. Here the object we use is kavita, which means poem. You can try to make the sentences with the same sentence structure with other different verbs like to read, to walk, and many more. So that was all for today. I hope in this video you learned how to use the conjugation of to write, which means lekhnu, in all three continuous tenses. And if you want to learn the conjugation of any other verbs, then please do comment down. And if you find this video helpful, please do like, share, and subscribe for more Nepali lessons. So until next time, धन्यवाद.